Let's hop back on into the message. Because that's like, I'm hearing, it's dialing back or dialing down. Also hearing, I thought you said you put it in the sour cream. I thought you said that they did. Well, the precautionary of the situation is someone knows how to take care of it, or it's causing something. It's causing like the person to have a different effect. So somebody could be like, damn, I thought you said that they supposed to already be knocked out. Something about corner store, gas station, hotel, and the singer, okay? Also the female ring. Excuse me. Somebody is so curious. It's like, why? Like, somebody's like, this is like a motherfucker won't die. Why the fuck that fucker won't die? Because she's not meant to die. A black doctor who's not, somebody got spooked about this situation. Romeo, he said, why isn't she not gone? I thought you said you put it into the drink. And they're still going on. What the fuck? Motherfucker. Meet me at the McDonald's parking lot. Somebody is going to have to beat somebody up at a parking lot. Because somebody is like, I have to see this up close and personal. How is this not possible? Hawaii backed out of this. Somebody could have remembered. This is like somebody still want me not to remember the incident about Hawaii. This is like somebody is doing something and it's just causing. Okay. The more y'all doing things, the more other things are surfacing. And the more things that are surfacing, they're going to pay more attention to those who are surrounding me. Also, they already have eyes on those people. So that means they got eyes on them, which causing y'all to be get looked into very closely. Hawaii said, I don't want none of this shit, okay? I'm not plotting this shit. I'm not planning to do this shit. What we did back then, that was just back then. This is, somebody is at an end. So somebody at the hotel, a black law firm under investigation for their participation. Because somebody could have really had to hire somebody to investigate something, and what they discover is just like, I did not. Somebody just didn't see something coming. They didn't see it coming. They didn't know that this went this far. Hispanic female, light-skinned police officer, and this hair distributor, okay? A scent of a cologne, a scent of a smell. Because I'm hearing, it's no odor, it's no, something is not. Somebody's curious about what the fuck's going on. Help a green card. Honduras and Salvador, they said they don't want no parts of this. Because it came in the reverse. It's like, shit, I'd rather take my motherfucking shit and go home. Video game chat. You say helping them, where's your return? You're giving way too much. A mail from the front office, property management, watching and stalking. So this is the swingers club, or the people that was a part of this, you know, this is like the invite only group. But they sitting there realizing like, what the fuck? So what the fuck did you, I'm getting, it's an argument in the background. So this is like other people figuring out like how the fuck can we get around this shit? How can we get out of this shit? Scouts honor Browning. Browning pharmacy. I'm hearing somebody, you gave me the right recipe and the formula, so I don't see why it's not working. Female doctor, Veterans Affairs doctor, watching and stalking. So they sitting here having this discussion like, why is it not working? And it's somebody seeing it's like, what the fuck is this? Who are we dealing with? So this is causing people to be like, what the fuck are we dealing with, bro? Because this person is supposed to have been already like knocked out, whatever. And this is causing these people to lose their shit. Somebody is losing their shit about this. False spiritual reads paid fake for fake readings. So whoever was doing the check cashing scam, psychopath person, it's definitely a female. Fake a female that is involved with the cybersecurity signals, NASA, military, psychopath reporting to so these is like Congress, and these are people that were like recruited to go along with this. This person was also an informant, like they could have got put on with the people from the hospital or pharmacy or something like that, like something that they had tied to, but it's like, I didn't know they was tied to them, but it's like, shit, they got paid for it too. A female psychopath, cybersecurity signals, NASA, military, sheriffs, and hospital, okay? This is somebody that felt that somebody wouldn't be able to bounce back from this shit. But it's like, this is like somebody disregarding, like, it's now one of those like, oh, they were military, shit. And it's like now somebody like, fuck, like somebody mad as shit. Because it's like, we grieve different, we breathe different, we do shit different, we think different. Shit, and when your body go through certain shit, it's just like, it don't fucking matter. Arabic female who wears a hijab, medical, and a nurse, worked with this extremist group, also did this betrayal for money. They could have also got hired on with this Latin extremist group, singer. They could also been working with this police officer, Hispanic female officer, corner store, and then this doctors to go along with these, okay? This is like somebody that was originally going something, but then they changed like their degree or something like that. It's like, damn, Rita. And then it's like somebody that's now hacking something, and what they realize is like, okay, we ain't gonna know until we see for sure. If somebody wants to go up in personal or get close to someone to see for sure, but it's like, I don't know. I can't tell because it's like either somebody eating different, dressing different, not showing up somewhere. Something about eating. Asian male food chain store owner that also worked with this police officer, hair distributor, immigration, the corner store, the doctors, video game chat, and the music industry. A male police officer watching, trying to cloak their energy, surprised by how somebody's handling something. They could also be watching a phone, like, excuse me, somebody could have also spotted the drone. Something about in the parking lot. This is like someone before they like go into their home. It's just like, how the fuck is this possible? Somebody keep like sitting there talking about how the fuck this shit is possible. It's fucking somebody up. Also, it's like somebody, when you do something or go somewhere, it leaves like a scent, but it's not like a bad scent. It's like a perfume. It smells nice. Archangel protection, a risk. Somebody's took a risk with getting a car or a place or doing something. Something about serenade. Life path 9 or 6. Somebody's gonna have to like get by with their serenade. That's like somebody getting stopped and it's like they switching up something and it's like different. Right my wrongs. Manic episode, getting stable, searching for help in secret, detox, recovering. This is like, This is also where it was open. Somebody's like, damn, they just closed it. Because somebody had to close the price up on somebody's fucking head because it's like, it was a risk about, somebody knew they was taking a risk whenever they opened up a price to put a bag on a person's head. I'm money, price tag. So whenever somebody opened up the tag and they have no choice but to close that shit because this is a risk. But this is one of them risks like this shit ain't worth it. And then when somebody realized like shit, it was either 6 or 9 mil on the table. I could see why the fuck they went this hard. But then somebody realized like, yeah, these motherfuckers was like, somebody put 6 or 9 mil tag out with this. I can see why everybody fucking went along with this shit. A cop or anybody 6 mil, 9 mil shit. The fuck? This is given where they did this shit on. Well, I only seen the clip on TikTok and it was just like, the $1 million man, he worked for like SWAT or some shit, and it was like, what the fuck? He was like, nah, don't even do that. And it's like, but that person was just trying to figure out who put the tag out. But this is just like the same thing. This is like somebody like, you already figured all that shit out. You know what I'm saying? That was 6 or 9 mil. But then this is like somebody taking on like, these motherfuckers lie. They made up some shit. They did all this shit. But then this also somebody realizing these motherfuckers was going to double cross us in the fucking end. And it's one of those, I hate to say it, but I told y'all so. That is too much money, but it's also somebody realized with the 6 and 9 million that they was putting out there, that somebody was also offering like, it's like a certain piece of land or property or investments, funds and stuff like that. And it's like, shit, it's triple that. And this is like motherfuckers sitting there calculating because they already fucking running out of this shit they already fucking had came up with. So it's just like, well, shit, well, we need some people to take the fall for the bullshit whenever we get this person gone, because who we gonna get to pretend about this shit then? So these are people sitting here realizing like that girl wasn't fucking lying. It's, oh, she got a special needs, she is disabled, all this stupid shit. And this motherfucker's like, no, it ain't. I'm telling you, this motherfuckers realizing at the same time. And then it's like, oh, I thought you was supposed to be their friend. And then somebody realizing at the same time, like I said, I was cool with that girl, Veronica, for all the motherfucking years. And that bitch do this shit. That wasn't no motherfucking friend. That bitch was a monitoring spirit that would sit there to do what the fuck she did. She did her job very fucking well. But the payback is going to be immaculate. But then at the same time, now you got to sit there and explain to your motherfucking father and your goddamn brother, like, why the fuck? Like, bitch, who the fuck you thought this was? Because this is a whole different ball game. Shit. Even shit, I'm telling you, even when it comes to it, this was a female sex ring and currently right now with the KKK. And if I tell you anything about this shit, even the KKK fuck with certain people whenever it comes to business. You just gotta know how to fuck with them. And certain people didn't know how to fuck with these motherfuckers. There's certain shit that you pull back from. Shit they know they could benefit way fucking more. But whoever was this KKK group, they could have realized this other organization was about to cross them. And then this female group, it's like 3 organizations. You got KKK, the female sex ring, and then this other secret society organization. And it's like, y'all motherfuckers about to cross us. And then, God forbid, that it was some black motherfuckers. And then y'all Portuguese motherfuckers. I feel like the Portuguese motherfuckers got hip. Like, hold up, motherfuckers. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Because somebody said some shit that somebody probably went back to a video or remembered. Like, she did say some shit was going to go down. I feel like shit is happening. I don't know which videos y'all on. I don't know what part of it. I don't know if you went back to 2021's videos or if you up to the current over or something over my last 2 years to the year. Shit, even my TikTok. If you watching the TikTok videos of last year on Miss Rita Lotus, I'm telling you right now, all that shit is playing out right as I'm talking. As I'm talking, shit playing out. But whatever it is, it's a male police officer. It's a Portuguese person. It's a singer. It's like a major celebrity over here. Some people that work for either disability or work with special needs. But it's definitely some people in the music industry. Somebody in the money fucking industry. Whoever this police officer is, they're catching on to the same time. Because like I said, Hawaii said, look, yeah, we did that shit or whatever the case may be, but we out. Like, it's a no. They already had picked up on that shit. And whatever the fuck they picked up on is like, they knew a long time ago, whenever that shit happened to me in fucking Hawaii, they already knew eventually at some fucking point the shit was going to wake up. And then whatever it was that they probably picked up on a few months back, if not last year, they probably just been watching it. It's like, yeah, we could have. But it's like, nah, we ain't doing that. Excuse me. Because whatever fucking went down with this veteran affair doctor, these lawyers and shit, somebody was like, hell no. Nah. And then once the Triple K group figured out what the society motherfuckers was doing, and then these black motherfuckers, they got too fucking goofy. It's like, it comes to it's levels to fucking greed. It's levels to this shit. It's sometimes when it's one of those, you gotta know when to hold and know when to motherfucking fold. But in this situation, this is one of those motherfucking situations where somebody was about to double cross. Hold and fold. This is one of those just throw. This is like, I'm out. But something was said from either this organization, this Triple K group, or this sex ring. Something was said and somebody's intuition went off and said, hey, squale. But also, these motherfuckers with the green cards and shit, because the immigration shit going on, somebody realizing like, oh, this is getting too thick. This shit getting too thick. You gotta know when to hold, you gotta know when to fold. But it's also one of those situations where people learn shit. If somebody's trying to keep you from going ahead and hitting your motherfucking head, start learning to fucking listen. Don't listen to when it's too motherfucking late. Because then it's like, but hold on, but it's also this one of those situations where I fucking burn the bridge and fuck over the fucking person that you know you're going to need later. Because anything I'm talking about right now, I know for a fact I'm sitting there watching other readers and it's just like little small details that I'll just listen to. I don't really like to listen to it for too long, especially with all that other shit. And it's just like, damn, I'm really not seeing nobody talk about the shit I'm talking about. So that's just when you just already know. It's just not like, I'm disregarding what it is that they do, because they talented too. But it's just like, on the level I'm talking about, I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it. I ain't heard it. And they ain't knowed it. Because most of the time they can, elaborate on certain things because, life experience and what you see and what you've been through. Because most of these motherfuckers, they concerned about fucking love shit. Fuck love. Man, this shit is way bigger than that right now. This is money. This is life value. This is not only my motherfucking life. There's way more fucking people involved in this shit. Whoever these people in this ring, these females always talking bad about the opposite sex, they really be liking the same sex. Ain't no secret to that. That's basic psychology 101. But this is like motherfuckers want to sit there and pick on people. Oh, they slow. They just like, no, motherfucker, you scared to admit the shit that you into. The fuck? There's a situation about the playoff, and I don't feel like these people see it coming. And I ain't finna tell you what the fuck it is, but whatever it is, I mean, y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do, because clearly people lurking. And those lurking, you shouldn't be lurking. Especially if you ain't looking to help the situation or resolve the situation, you ain't got no business lurking at this time. But if you want to lurk, by all means, be my guest. Miserable person, cut ties. Paying someone outside the country to cover up their cyber crimes. These police officers, men or women, they're trying to cover up this shit. Also, somebody trying to look for a way to do something fucking riskful to try to say, oh, I had an episode, I wasn't taking my medicine, to, the courts. Or I guess somebody trying to do that towards the courts or some shit. Father's side of a family or something like that. This is also somebody that this is with court. You're super protected. It can't, won't touch or take your kids. Proves you're innocent, didn't know or aware of giving false information. It's some people right now getting pissed the fuck off because it's false information. Somebody got, it's like they got hit with that that trickster energy. But also these people with this trucking business, or somebody who could be a trucker or something. Somebody's a trucker and not like on the side they do like cyber shit. Somebody could have a full beard. Somebody could be a Marines or a group of Marines. It's like, shit, how the fuck you know it's us? I mean, you smell, when you smell a jarhead, you know a jarhead when you feel them. Well, not everyone. I know a jarhead is around somewhere. I smell you somewhere. You're somewhere near. Armed robbery. So the trucker or somebody with a full beard, these people could be Honduran, Salvadorian that they was hoping to pay for, or somebody in a video game chat to just do this armed robbery. I feel like this is where somebody could have just like met with somebody to like do this shit in the first place. Parrots, Pisces, Cancer, and a Scorpio. The investment for the property management and the Veterans Affairs doctor, the black law firm. I'm also hearing something about sororities. Excuse me. God damn. Katie, you like women, just own that shit. Y'all be letting these men go. Leave these men's alone, and y'all over here trying to work with these groups about to get y'all husbands caught up because you want them to. This is like, some of these women, it's like, it's fucking sad to me, and it's just like, shit. I got room to love all of y'all men's. Let me quit. But it's like vigilante type shit. It's like, oh, I want revenge, and I'm gonna get my husband or, you know, my people to do this shit. And it's like, that's a mental issue, bro. Sus. Like, this is stupid. Can you keep a secret? Not for you. These are people like, somebody could be so grateful, like why are you just so calm? But I feel like whoever the KKK is or these other people are, like I said, the lie has been discovered. Misdiagnosed disorder, social cues, social skills, no filter, ADHD, autism, neurodivergent, right? And it's like, somebody try to compare it like, well, my kids don't act like this and they got this, or I had another parent. It's like everybody's fucking, you know, thing is different from the other person. However, let's put it this way. You got the chance to actually be, you know, privileged, and you didn't have to experience the shit. Somebody else had to do that. That's just like, you know, I don't know if y'all ever seen it, but it's like certain kids that had to be brought up in a different way. Like there's, you know, kids with Down syndrome and other disabilities that you can sit there and look at them and you can, the parent, like compare them to another kid with the same disability or Down syndrome. They will be lost and confused. But that child, you can sit there and be like, hey, make sure you pick up your shoes. Make sure you do this. And it's like, damn, how do they know this and how they know that, or how do they know how to do this? Because it's just the way of living and how you have to do those things. But then even then, when you have like the form that I have is different. I don't know how to explain it to nobody. So it's like, I'm not in a fucking business to sit there and explain something. It's like either you're going to fucking learn it or just stay the fuck away. But then it's also at the same time, when a person is able to pick up on those things and you tap into your extra sensories, that opens up other possibilities and capabilities in any type of individual. Excuse me. But that's also leading to this, allow people to know, like when a blind person can't see, their sensories of knowing about what's around them, who's around them, like they can read you by just touching on your body. They get, if a person, can see but they can't hear, it's certain vibrations that they know music is playing. They know that you talking. They know it's no different than that. So my capability is no different than what the next person go through and how y'all handle that shit. It just opens me up on a different level because the environment, I'm not a product of my environment, but it's like I'm in it, but not of it. But then it's just like how I had to handle and deal with those things. Your whatever type of behavior you're conducting and you're showing me right now, that's my normal. To you, it's not normal. To me, that's my normal. So I'm going to know what a psychopath is. I'm going to know what a liar is. I'm going to know when you're stealing something. I'm going to know that I need to know the fucking law because these motherfuckers stayed in and out of fucking court and jail for bullshit. I'm going to know if you're going to take the chance that you're going to try to mutilate somebody. I know when you're going to take the chance to try to beat somebody up and do it like stupidly. I'm going to know if you're a dirty cop or a dirty doctor. I'm going to know. That was my normal reality. So my normal reality is not your normal reality, and how you raised your autistic kid is not how I had to be fucking raised. You see? Don't do that fucking type of comparison. This is also people trying to do this stuff and you basing it off of something in the book versus based off of experience in the book. So you can't sit there and try to put somebody in a category and you don't even know how that shit works. Like shit, you might as well say it's like, oh yeah, brought up in the USA, but shit, if you put me in a fucking third world country, I can still fucking survive there too. Basically, I mean, Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory, but shit, honestly, the U.S. will acknowledge it like it's third world, low key. I've been to fucking Panama. Hey, that Panama hit fucking way different. Panama, that's a whole different beat. Mexico's a whole different motherfucker. Certain countries that shit here way different. Motherfuckers be like, Rita, when do you go mind your motherfucking business and just realize that I want to live fucking life and I'm living my life how I feel like I need to do. I'm living my life like it's golden. And you sitting over here living like you trying to hold on to something that you gotta let go. You gotta let me go. Ha. Somebody can't keep a job, inconsistent job hopper. Something about Japan. These are all the same people. It's like everybody I ever have an encounter with, it ain't like I ain't know who they connected to. Cause when you get in traffic, you gonna be stuck in a real tight knit. I've been saying that shit for a long time since I was a fucking teenager. Even when you looking to get out of that traffic and shit, they keep a tight knit, especially when they're depending on if you was being pipped out on your own accord, pipped out by your family and shit like that, and you the high profit, not the profit, but profit. They profited from you. You gotta understand, this is a fucking community of fucking people that been profiting off of me for a long ass fucking time. Since a little fucking girl. Since a little girl. Like I can sit there and look at a 17-year-old like, oh, you must be messing with that man about 28, 30, 40 years old, ain't you? Your mama cool with it. You know why her mama gonna be cool with it? Because her mama was a victim of that shit too. Most of the time, it's going to show, like, to me, it's basic psychology. My common sense is not going to be the next person's common sense. My common sense on how I fucking picked up on it or how I can pick up on it. A damn psychiatrist or psychologist that ain't ever really had no real life experience or ain't really been out there in the world like that, they'll be like, how you know that? Oh, you shouldn't listen to that person. Motherfucking shit. Either you're going to have a breakthrough or you're going to sit there and waste a motherfucking time and have them keep coming to fucking therapy 10 years over something that I can go ahead and just tell you right there in fucking 3 minutes. Excuse me. There's no fucking difference. Like I said, I've been to therapy, so ain't shit wrong with me. Marcus is about to be 13 years old, so mine is over the last year or so. I want to say mine is the last 2. So 11 years of fucking psychotherapy, psychiatrist, and psychologist. I can consider myself a fucking expert if need be. I just only utilized the shit just to make sure I was using the proper thinking process of how my responses and my reactions were. That's what I used. Fucking, they thought they was like, oh, you coming to get help? No, motherfucker. I just want to make sure that I'm having an appropriate response and reaction to situations, because the other fucking reaction would be off your ass, off with their heads. But this is not motherfucking Alice in Wonderland. So that's what I used it for. Other motherfuckers go in there to go talk to the shrink and figure out, and they want to get medicated. Motherfucker, I don't need no motherfucking medication. My body is too motherfucking holistic. Any medication that they gave me, it felt like something was burning a hole in my fucking stomach. Do you not know how hard it used to be, even when I had to get that a small incision when I gave birth to my second child, which was Adrian. And they was like, hey, you need to take this medicine. I think it was like Vicodin, it was something crazy. Do you not know how long it was? And I used to always be having the question, am I done with this shit? Because I didn't like how my body would feel. I did not like that. And then it's like at the same time, after I had Marcus and the accident happened, I definitely didn't want to take anything, nothing that was gonna make me sleep too hard. Shit, the most I would do was fucking Benadryl. You have insomnia, I'll take my chance with motherfucking insomnia than sitting there y'all giving me some shit that can knock out a fucking elephant. I'll be damned. That's how I knew y'all would think these motherfuckers was trying to take advantage of the situation. Like, you not fit to take advantage of me. You can take advantage of these motherfuckers that like to take this shit. Not me. I'd rather take my chances on figuring out, is there a juice? Is there a herb? Is there a tea? I know you can do this shit naturally. Shit, I was around enough motherfucking Native Americans in my goddamn day to know that there is a natural, holistic fucking way to take anything. We was around enough fucking Vietnamese motherfuckers, enough Chinese motherfuckers, and motherfucking Japanese motherfuckers my whole goddamn life. Well, at least enough when I was around these motherfuckers. That they used the chopsticks and shit like that. It was once upon a time I knew how to pick up on motherfucking Chinese. I used to order Chinese food with never. It's like, can you tell me? And they would teach me. Going to the nail salon, listening to that shit. Going to hair salons, knowing how that shit run. Yeah, the hair salon is usually the hot spot. The barbershop is the hot spot. The chino spots is the hot spot. Nail spots is the hot spot. Burger King has always been a motherfucking hot spot. So it's certain shit that you do, and it's like, it's too easy. So why would you? And then it's like, who were y'all listening to again? And I really would love the details on exactly what they said. I might have a disability, but it ain't slow. It ain't incompetence. It might take me a little bit of a second to process what the fuck you doing. Because most of the time I'm not giving you a reaction because I'm still processing half of the dumb shit that you're doing. Because to me, the shit you're doing don't make sense to me. To other people, they'll be like, ha ha ha, it's funny. I don't find certain shit funny. And the shit that I find fucking hilarious, you be like, that's insensitive. How dare you be sensitive to shit that you feel like it's okay to do in my fucking face, and then I'm being insensitive? It just seems that I live in fucking reality. If anybody know anything about fucking autism, regardless across the board, you know any fucking autistic or neurodivergent person you will ever fucking meet, they gonna be the most blunt, honest fucking people you will ever fucking know. You wanna know why they ain't gonna fucking lie to you? That's like dealing with a kid, and the kid be going up to mama, you look fat. Like, mother, did this motherfucker just call me? I'm fat, bitch, you fat. That baby said you fat. Because they either gonna ask you first, is there a baby in your tummy or are you just fat? I remember that shit. That's when I knew I was fat. My Nina baby, she do not hold back shit. That's when I was like, damn, Nina, that your kids is your other fucking personalities. And Nina would walk up to me, she grabbed my stomach, she said, Mama, I don't think there's a baby in there, but that's fat. I was like, you right, baby. And that's when I hit the motherfucking gym, okay? I got that shit back in order ASAP. That's the worst feeling in the world. Your baby coming to me, oh, you fat. But also, right back on track, somebody just like, oh, damn, you didn't have to. Well, somebody here on a visa, they could have just realized some shit. That's who they got to go ahead and do, like, try to cover up the crimes. The person could be a trucker, like they used the company as the trucking business. The trucking business was the Russians. They had to rush them motherfuckers in. They had to use the Russians and the Ukrainians. And then ever since this shit popped off right now, these motherfuckers not too concerned about this shit. They got other shit to worry about than all of this stupid shit, because somebody probably picking up on like shit. All she need to do shit. For me, honestly, if I learn fucking Russian, I'm pretty sure Russia would fuck with me on a whole different fucking level, a whole different level. You just explain to me how this shit work out. I'm 100% sure Russia will be like, let me fuck with you real quick. Well, I mean, to somebody, it'll be like, they're just gonna use you. Shit, who wouldn't? As long as I'm getting the motherfucking money to live comfortably, and as long as I'm fully fucking protected, all they want is fucking information, and all I want is a comfortable living with a fucking paycheck to do whatever the fuck it is that I want to do. Simple. I feel like there's even trade. Hey, that could cost other people. That ain't got shit to do with me. What they do is what they do. As long as it ain't affecting me and about what it is that I need to do and what I want to do in my life, you can have whatever fucking, as long as I'm getting paid for it. Period, point blank. But if some motherfuckers on this table, the disrespect was too damn loud. Too loud. And then just to sit back and just be like, well, but I guarantee you somebody now like, oh, we want to talk. But it's like, it's some shit going on right now some people don't see. Something about that went down at a stadium. Okay, so they met up at a stadium for a cash and crypto transfer with whoever's here on a visa, Japan, and this person from the hair place, Honduras, Salvadorian, for this set up armed robbery. So money exchanged hands. I feel like that's all they needed. This is also them trying to healthy full term. Somebody's trying to cover up the misdiagnosed disorder. They try to use the disorder to cover up a pregnancy or some shit like that. The hospital, about what the fuck they did last year. That was last year. That was last year. This is like somebody's like, well, this year, well, I mean, we seen it, but I don't know. State and local people are involved with the surveillance. They trying to plot a sneak attack. So these people from the hospital, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, this female sex ring, front office property manager, and the female doctor from the Veterans Affairs with this law firm, and this job hopper. These motherfuckers trying to plan a sneak attack, but they under investigation. Why would you want to do an attack and they already know what your ties are to this shit? They also knew about the gym. Extraction team. Teachable moment. This shit for to be a teachable moment for a lot of people. They having a big ego there. Because it's like, shit. Whoever these people are in the same sex situation. So this person took it personal. Somebody who was dealing with same sex or whatever. And they took this shit to the hospital. And whatever it was, it's like somebody's lover. Somebody's husband. Or wife. Same sex. They same sex though. But it's like, you're going to have to get rid of this if you really love me type shit. And it's like, this also like somebody did something new. Because I remember as a fucking kid, when it came to my situation, I was a kid, you know, my actual natural birth parent, mother, this was her lover. She was, you know, her lover. And then he had their shit. This shit runs fucking deep. But it's like, it's not shit that I don't get. She lost her babies via C-section. She didn't see anything. And in order for her to feel better, so they wouldn't take her off of her concentration, because like I said, this motherfucker right here, I was raised by a fucking socio fucking path. So the tendencies and behaviors that you have, I smell one when I smell them. You got the behavior. But sometimes, you know, you usually just have to watch, because sometimes it can mimic as if a person is a narcissist. You can mimic a psychopath. And most of the time these people aren't. It's just certain traumas that's in the way. That's why people be like, damn, you're so forgiving. I'm not fucking forgiving. I'm just trying to fill you out effectively before I go ahead and dismiss your ass. Because when I dismiss you, you're non-existent. Motherfucker, you could be walking right next to me still trying to have a conversation. Motherfucker, it's going to be like we never fucking met. And you are? And why are you here? I don't really care for connections, honestly. But it's just like, I care because it's like they say that it's appropriate thing to do when you're trying to be, you know, keyword, when you're trying to be amongst society. So you have to have a care for it. This is where people really be like, they be like, oh, I don't like to be around people, but they got to be around people. Me personally, I really don't care whether you are there or not. That shit doesn't make no difference. Until other people will be like, it's weird. Like, I got to have a social life. I got to have this. You ain't got to fucking have it. But if that's what you require, okay. I could be social, but it's like, I don't care to. That's why people be like, but what is it that you care about? For me to know, and you either gonna fucking figure it out or not. It doesn't fucking bother me, so leave me the fuck alone. That's why these people that are so-called relatives and fake family, they were paying y'all to fucking figure that shit out. They needed y'all there to figure it out. Name brand whores, but they broke. That's like that King Von song. How you dealing with broke ops? How you trying to be an opposition and you broke? How you trying to be an opposition and you dependent on the next man to do the shit that you need? You need the man to do that. Oh, I need to go ahead and get him to come over here so he can pay this bill or something. Or I need him to come over here. That's sad. The fuck? Yeah, I need this bitch so this bitch can give me her car. That's sad. I'd rather do it on my own than be codependent on another fucking person's energy just to get what the fuck I need. Now, granted, getting a ride, cool. Not taking their car, but getting a ride, that's two completely different things. Sideline hoes, somebody's name could be Monica. They slept with your uncle. This is like somebody's like, bitch, you slept with my husband too? Well, shit, y'all was all fucking nymphos, so it ain't nothing new. A person that was paid to be with you, they knew that he was. It's like, for me, it's like every person that they sent to me was either bisexual, gay, or whatever the case may be. They, the last one was just, it was almost somewhat close to trying to hide it, but it was no hiding it. It's like I knew it, but it was just like, shit, I gotta have something to do because I gotta figure out this shit. So there was no way this motherfucker was gonna be able to hide that shit, but it's just like, shit. Evil ancestors, they dislike you being kind. They are in between worlds. They're protecting you, and you're too kind. I know I'm a little bit too kind at times. It's not like I'm being kind. It's just like, to me, it just feels like it's extra energy, man. It's extra energy, and I don't like it. Somebody did this shit because they was trying to clear their credit card debt, or they ran up some motherfucking credit cards. Conception or due date July, August. I gotta see what that's about. Crazy say broken contract, twin flame, but it low-key came out in reverse. But if it come back out, it come out. Viral videos, viral real posts, or unexpected news report. Something's for the go public. Whatever somebody's doing right now is going public because it seemed like something has been found out. I'm not for to tell you. I'm telling you it's for to be a sneak attack. But not the sneak attack that these motherfuckers think it is. The artist Rihanna, Rude Boy, Island Roots. So the Caribbean. Somebody could have like school, something about educators. Somebody could be pissed off with a person. Somebody about to be pissed off. Somebody could have tried to Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius or something like that. They try to hide the fact about some kind of molestation, someone being touched, or try to say somebody was lying about that shit. Motherfucker, I wasn't lying about that shit. Them motherfuckers was just weird. U.S. Embassy, somebody could have found some information. These people ain't got no integrity or loyalty, but they just like, You try to say I wasn't, man, I got too much motherfucking integrity. Do what it is that you doing in front of people's face that when it's behind closed doors. Like you shouldn't be able, what you do behind closed doors and what you do in someone's face, it should match up. And these are people that they don't have the integrity. Can you do what it is, what you're doing when no one's looking? Cycle is officially closed. Ancestors protection. Full team, what the fuck happened? Both sides, dark and light. So some of y'all, hey, if you still moving darkly, dark shit gonna come to you. If you moving light, you might feel a little bit of stuff easing up. Keyword, might. It just depends on how far y'all took this shit. All Caribbean, European people, all Caribbean, European, and Pacific Islander ties are being watched by national security. So NSA, somebody violated something. Their hand is being forced. It's yours. Money, promotion, home, car, school. Federal warrant signed. The federal warrant is signed. I'm hearing effective immediately. It is 7/7. The federal warrant has been signed. I don't know who it was for, but it's signed. A Hispanic female with property management. Signed. European ties. Caribbean roots. Possible twin flame motherfucker. Hey, this is motherfucker that just did. You wanted to keep playing spiritual games. Wanted to gain something instead of just doing the fucking right thing. This is like somebody waited too long. I told you, once it make it to after today, I'm hearing between now and the 15th, the hospital. So, hospital, Caribbean people. Who else we got under here? This female sex ring, property management, veterans affairs, and some law firms. July and August for it to be critical. Ain't that somebody better go self-reflect, because this is leaving analytics wild card. It's for you to pay attention. Something about a pregnancy. Homelessness that was forced. Or somebody was trying to force this shit. Bad juju. Part of a militia, the 1970s. So this is like a 1970s crew. A journalist, paparazzi, implantation. Russia. Fire department, 1 to 3 weeks. Stealing music from SoundCloud. I already know what that's about. But I ain't fit to elaborate on all that shit. I mean, shit. Music sound good in any language, long as you can speak it. This motherfucker's getting amused. They can rap in Chinese. They can rap in Russian. They rapping it. Never mind, Sharita. Mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business, Sharita. That ain't none of my business. What these other countries do. Because the other people are too sleep for what it is that I'm about to talk about. Finances, 1 to 3 weeks. Or something about 1 to 3 weeks ago that they were supposed to do. Veneers, dentures. It's definitely a pregnancy on here. It's like I already knew that shit about with the VA and shit like that. They had a better chance of, hey, can we check? Can we make sure? But malpractice, HIPAA violation, not to mention premeditation, not to mention other criminal acts, right along with stealing of money, withholding information. Like this shit run deep. Not to mention with these officials and pastors involved with people overseas, a whole bunch of fucking females. This shit fit to be crazy work. Like, confirmation, this shit, I'm gonna be paid in a bitch. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Focus on you. Helps better to focus on you and your responsibilities. Because whatever the fuck fit to go down. And Warren being out here, go for a walk. Your family don't like you. That's usually how it goes. Because none of this shit, if your family really fuck with you, none of this shit will be going on. This is like I've been saying for the longest. How is it that you live in the same state? And at that point, I was damn near living in the same city of the same fucking people. How the fuck I'm a homeless right there? Oh, she doing this, she getting crazy. But you can go to the court and say this person's incompetent. They can't do all this other stuff. But you gonna make sure you eat. But you gonna make sure that person stay homeless. That shit don't make sense to me. That's why somebody had to look in it. So you mean to tell me this is your daughter, and then with this being your daughter, oh, they're disrespectful, and they were violent. So when have you reported? Oh, you was going to use that situation for when I was 15 years old, but you wasn't going to explain that shit. And then when those people had to go back through those records to go all the way back to find those people that was involved in that. And when they finally told their side of the situation, they realized that your ass was motherfucking lying all the way back to Niceville. Because the only fucking person outside of that would have went on with the fucking lie was Veronica. Using Laura in that situation, Laura was fucking relevant. Me and her was not cool. We was not friends. We did not affiliate, let alone associate. She knew I didn't like her, didn't fuck with her, still don't to this motherfucking day. It's fucking people right now that's probably speaking on my fucking name, and the only thing that they could tell you, they was in my class. Anything outside of that, there was nothing. Rosie, what she call herself, Rican Juicy or some shit like that, and she became a stripper and stuff like that. I just knew her from school, and I just knew she had, she was in that industry. I remember reaching out to her and stuff like that. Outside of that, can't nobody really say they fucking know me like that. We probably was cool and kicked it for a little bit, but don't nobody really know me like that. And the only two people of all the years that I've been alive that ever really been real close to me outside when I was in the military, Tamisha Pierce and Veronica Shield. Outside of that, whenever we was in the military, Archie Callahan, Andre Sample, Jasmine Sample. I would see Amanda Varilla here and there, and Arlene Williams. Julia Cruz was around whenever they dated, but outside of that, once they broke up, I was still only around Arlene. Michael Lawrence Alexander, we were cool once upon a time until he started, messing with my cross-dressing ass. I guess that wasn't even my fucking husband, because that was fake, because the nigga was already gay and already married to somebody else. You see? Luis Alejandro Ponce, shit, that motherfucker got put out ever since y'all went to Clarksville, Tennessee. That's if y'all didn't clear that motherfucking record. Even the base had that fucking information. I was only required, as my commander told me, was to send that fucking man right back where the fuck he came from. And that was back to 5638 Park Ridge Drive, Orlando, motherfucking Florida, out there in motherfucking Pine Hills. You see? And I was 6 months pregnant and didn't see his ass again until it was after I had Adrian. He was maybe 2 months old. And I ended up leaving to go to Afghanistan when my son was 4 months, which I was still supposed to wait 2 months after that. You see? So a lot of people can't really say they was around me. Outside Natalie, before Natalie Amaro, Jimmy Sandoval, and he all the way in DR. So it's a lot of people mentioning my motherfucking names. Be mindful about how the fuck you talking on my goddamn name, because all I need is for a person to approach me. And if I have to speak on you, and whether it's going to be here on YouTube or any type of fucking platform or public national fucking television, your soul will be crushed. Be mindful. It's somebody out here lying talking about you did something. Sir, don't ever fucking say that. Because it was his homeboy, Danny. He ain't never got it. Angel Espinosa ain't never got it. These motherfuckers sitting here swearing that, oh, she wanted me. Motherfucker, no, the fuck I did not. It's one motherfucker that ever got it on that fucking island outside of the person I have been fucking on all the way up until March 30th, 2025. Only 3 people outside of that motherfucker. That one in Puerto Rico and those 2 right there that was paid to be there, and the one that was at the school. Andrew Hendricks and Nayo West. I don't know his fucking real name because it was just a thing to do from fucking Tinder. Ain't no motherfucking embarrassment to me. Ain't nobody ever don't speak on my name like that. Don't do that. A local female police officer who's sitting there fucking on every fucking criminal she can get to because you got a fucking addiction. That keep trying to hack the phone every 15 to 30 minutes because your ass getting found out and you sitting here lying to this man. She's looking for me. She's stalking me. I thought you said you didn't know her. That bitch been stalking from the way beginning. Once you mentioned that name and you was pillow fucking talking, that bitch been sitting here hawking and stalking. Physical enemies alerted that they being watched. Foul play. Somebody got caught on motherfucking camera. Merchesi, Oxford University, or one of these universities around me. We got UCF, we got Bethune, you got University of South Florida, you got Florida FAMU, you got a lot of fucking universities around here in fucking Florida. Don't play with it. Also somebody that went to Full Sail and shit. Best Buy crew. Excuse me. So be mindful. These are people right now. It's somebody right now sitting here. So you ain't really do nothing with none of these motherfuckers. Nah. You would have just asked about that shit. Your ass wouldn't be looking stupid right now. Working on your credit score. Because they try to put that shit on. Listen, I ain't forget about Adriel Toyota from Puerto Rico. That was some fuck shit right there. These motherfuckers looking back at the video. All that shit that happened to Puerto Rico. All the way to right over here. They was trailing all that shit. They was trailing every single bit of it. Switched up on you for anything shiny. A death someone has or will be passing on here shortly. Whoever got caught on camera, whoever's from this university, whoever been trying to be physical enemies and bullies and trying to do this foul play bullshit, caught on camera. Officials and pastors, y'all caught on fucking camera. Somebody about to get caught up in the craziest way. When I say they fully ready for this shit. July and August, lights, camera, action. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Somebody from Jackson, Mississippi. I'm talking lights, camera, action. I'm not sorry, Miss Jackson. They can no longer play in your motherfucking face. They wasn't even playing in my face from the begin with. Put them folks on blast. Somebody biracial, you in the spotlight, whether you know it or not. I don't give a fuck how many people you pay. There's way more fucking people watching me right now, and I don't give a shit about none of this shit. Because when I say justice is going to be served, I ain't got it tatted on me for no fucking reason. You'll get a meaningless shit, and I'll make sure it's meaningful. Tax advisor. That single mom shit, that single mom scam or how y'all used to do this shit, I told you I'm going to put an end to that. I'm going to be the last motherfucker y'all to ever do that shit to. I'm going to be the wake-up call for motherfuckers. Either you going to wake up to it or you going to fall to it. Stand for something or fall for anything. And I ain't falling for none of this shit. I already fell for a lot of shit because it's like the simple fact some people go so fucking hard for fucking family shit. Blood ain't thicker than motherfucking water, and I'll be the prime example, the poster child of I don't give a fuck. I'm the poster child that blood ain't motherfucking thicker than water. I'm the motherfucking poster child that sometimes certain shit happen in goddamn life and that shit go hard in the motherfucker. And some shit that some people that sit there and talk shit about somebody, you wouldn't be able to weather the goddamn storm that I stood in. The people that you sit there and say is your mama, until your mama try to come for your life, we ain't having the same conversation. Until your own fucking kids come for your life and willing to go ahead and get other fucking people to go along with that shit, we're not having the fucking same conversation. Not ever will we ever be in the same fucking room, let alone be in the same fucking caliber. Because y'all be the same motherfuckers that sit there in the same fucking people faces that's betraying you as we speak. Be mindful. This is even people sitting here talking about, I'm going with this and I'm a drug lord and I'm getting, okay, everybody got that same shit, but everybody got their sad day and everybody got a time when it's time to get your motherfucking calling home. So until you have to look some devils in their face, we're not having the same conversation. These are motherfuckers that throw rocks and hide their hands. I was dealing with motherfuckers that they did that shit right there in front of your fucking face. Bitch, if they was gonna pull the trigger, they was gonna pull the trigger. If they gonna beat that ass, they was gonna beat their ass right there. I had to sit in the devil's den, face the motherfucking devil. I had to play with the fucking devil. I had to sleep with motherfucking devils. And I had to sleep with the motherfucking killers that was all my motherfucking life, my whole life. We're not having the same conversation ever. Ever. But however, be blessed and grateful that I'm open to sit there and have these type of conversations. Because some people, if you want to be the walking dead, be my guest. But if you want to wake the fuck up and make sure that life can do a little bit better for you, by all means, be my guest. I am here. It's motherfuckers that they learning now. These motherfuckers was only eating because of me. They only eating because of me. It ain't nothing better than a motherfucker dealing with gluttony and watching motherfuckers getting fat and happy off of somebody else's shit. You see? But I didn't complain. It's just, I just want my shit back. Somebody sitting here and like, damn, you had to, till you know that a motherfucker killed your motherfucking kid and the same motherfucker created the kid with you and went on ahead and set up that shit with a broad that's supposed to be your motherfucking friend for 20 plus fucking years, right along with your mama, your cousin, your sisters, and whoever fucking else that killed your own fucking kids. We're not having the same fucking conversation. Ain't no fucking tear coming down my eyes no more, because now it's people like, it's a little cold in here. You might need to go ahead and get your North Face. Get your North Face. You'll be okay. I'm all cried out. But then again, at the same time, I'm not mad enough. That's why my evil ancestors said I'm too kind. They feel I'm too kind. That's why I keep saying I'm not mad enough. Till you got to deal with that shit on your own, we're not having the same conversation. Like, imagine still being a single mother, but you can be a single mother and a dad at the same time. That I had made it at least up to 14 to 15 years where my kids didn't worry about who the fuck their daddy was. I made it all them years before my kids even was concerned about, where's my daddy? Because my kids was not concerned about shit. Even with what little bit of money I had, my kids was not worried about a motherfucking thing. Not no shoes, not no clothes, not no activities. If there's a fucking will, there was a way. Whether I had to figure out how I got to sell my own fucking shit, or if I had to be sacrificed, I'd rather look like a bum and my kids still got the shoes, the clothes, the activities, any type of creativity that they fucking had. I was going to make sure I invested in that. It didn't matter what. If that required that I was going to go without a motherfucking bra, I was going to go without fucking bras and panties for a couple years. If it meant that I wasn't going to be able to eat and they got motherfucking eat, I was okay with that. That's how much my motherfucking kids matter. That's how much they safety had mattered. And I fell into the motherfucking trap because I'm thinking I can get that mother's love. Wasn't no mother love. That shit was cold in a bitch. Okay? They made the motherfucking Ice King from Game of Thrones look like the nice guy. So until you have to deal with fucking evil, we're not ever having the same conversation until you have motherfuckers put a price tag on you. And if you don't know what the price tag is, then apparently we're not ever having the same conversation. It's not one gang that I ain't ever had an encounter with or anything, because I was surrounded by every single one of them. Cartels, mobs, MS-13s, you name it. It was not one on this in the fucking US that you could think of that I didn't have an experience with. It just so happened towards the very end, I was dealing with some motherfuckers that was even higher of a fucking level, meaning they could have took my ass out right there and then if they wanted to. But apparently, it must be something way higher, and the column must be real fucking deep for these people to step back and say, hold up. This hit a little bit different. Because even all these people bosses is asking questions. What the hell is he? What is them? Wait, what's going on? You had a job to do. Hold on, boss. This shit is a little bit different. This shit run a little bit heavier. Why is it all of a sudden everything is closing in? Because it's a purpose. Because when you start sitting here, you trying to scream church, religion, 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 religion. Now, what happens when religion bites you in the ass? What happens when your own fucking religion bites you in the ass? You don't believe in reincarnation? So that means you don't believe in what you preaching. Practice what you preach. And apparently, these motherfuckers couldn't. You telling me this, you telling me that. These motherfuckers couldn't practice what they preached. And then it's like, oh, wow, this shit goes way deeper. Reincarnations is real. Shit. Why did Russia drop Black Jesus? Water element, air element. That somebody worked with the elements. They was working with the elements. Emotional, mental thought process. The elements is just part of the basic psychology. And somebody's like, damn, so you know about the occult, you know about the esoteric, all of this shit. You gotta know it, especially when you're in the underworld. How else do you think these motherfuckers operated for so long? You gotta learn how to do mental manipulation shit. How else can you be a pimp or a madam? Ain't no pimp sitting there running a pimp thing, depending on either you're going to be a successful pimp or a broke pimp. You got to know emotional psychology, don't you? You got to know mental fucking psychology, don't you? You got to know what type of people you going to use whenever you do what it is that you're doing. You got to know who you're recruiting whenever you feel like shit is getting out of order and you got to get rid of the motherfucking people or the bodies, right? Now somebody, it took all of this shit for somebody to finally get it. And it's like, we didn't think about that. No, it's just, you got to be a certified fucking sociopath or narcissistic motherfucker or just plain fucking stupid. And then they call me weird. And then it's like religion is the go-to whenever it's this type of shit going on. Somebody wanted to conceal certain pregnancies and shit like that. This is like, every time that I got pregnant, they knew that me being pregnant is very, very big. Let me put it that way. So big to a point that if I lost babies and stuff like that, depending on how far it is, the blood is useful, the death of that child is useful, the energy of that and who I get pregnant from and how many, like if I'm pregnant with twins or whatever, because I do get pregnant with twins every so often and shit like that. That shit is very fucking deep and very useful. And these are fucking people right now, when you looking at it, and it's like for the people who have to get federal shit, now it's like we're dealing with something way bigger than us. No shit, Dick Tracy. You should have thought about this before you took this shit too fucking far. Somebody took this shit too fucking far. Ain't no voodoo or hoodoo in the fucking world that you could do right now that's going to do anything. Whoever this Dominican dark male and female that did this voodoo, they are down low. Both of them. Both of them. Associated or gang affiliation. Filipino. Gang stalking. Aries and a Leo. Doing shit this summer. Someone's name could be Gloria, Glenda, or starts with a G. It's like, it ain't no motherfucker I ain't know. It's one of those like, people got to start fucking listening because everybody ain't fucking lying. Project manager. But this also taught me too to pay attention when a motherfucker don't believe you at the first instance when you talking to them. Because I just feel like being straight up. People like, you shouldn't tell. It's like, I want to tell you straight up because I want to see how the fuck you going to utilize the information. Whoever this person is born in 95, count your days because you fit to learn a valuable lesson if your ass survived this shit. Real estate broker, project manager, whatever somebody did Aries season is about to catch up to them here in Leo season. So if somebody went on ahead and physically gang stalk, try to poison, kill somebody, you get what you give. You're going to get exactly what the fuck you give. Trying to sell shit on the market. Trying to go back to the drawing board about switching up things, adding or reconstructing something. Here in the low key, some addicts. Beer and liquor. An esthetician. Someone wants to apologize. The state, mutual funds, wood, and music. I'm being medicine, but music as well. This shit runs deep. These are motherfuckers that want it. Now somebody want to settle out of court about this shit. Because they didn't know they fucking worth. You worried about the wrong thing. So whoever, somebody sitting here watching this shit, you worried about the wrong thing. Shit, you need to be worried about it. Somebody gonna kick in your motherfucking door. Something about 2020, 2021, 2010, 2011. 1990, 1991, 2000, and 2001. Somebody's past is coming up. It's coming knocking. Phoenix rising, glowing up. Back then they didn't want you. Now you how they all want you. Mike Jones. Y'all gonna find out why Mike Jones left the music industry for a little bit. Why he took this hiatus. Releasing certain things being disregarded, used for money, release that. Something about 11:44 August 8th. These people wanted to cause illness, infections. They wanted to keep blocking and hindering. It's like motherfuckers be sitting here like, oh, she wasn't going to do it. It wasn't about me not making it, motherfucker. I had real fucking people trying to stop me at every fucking angle whenever it came to me. I was 12 years old and I could have been making way much fucking money. Imagine being a little 12-year-old in the early 2000s and you getting $100 to $200 every time you doing some hair. $20 here, $20 there and shit like that. I was making my motherfucking money. But no, Carla couldn't handle that. Are you just over here trying to be fast with these boys? No, actually, I'm just trying to get this fucking money. I'll get a job, and every time I get a job, well, you need to find a way to work. And then it's like I'm getting to work, and then they couldn't make sure that I get to fucking work, but they make sure that Courtney and Kira and everybody else was running the streets. But God forbid that you do the right thing looking to make a life. I was sitting there getting blocked in every fucking which way. I would have been done with my fucking barber license. What shit? As a matter of fact, last month I would have been done graduating with my fucking barber's license. These honorary ass motherfuckers, because they was stealing the fucking money. Oh, 22 hours. But you kept me getting distracted from everything else. But all the other people, it was like that shit right there was the ultimate disrespect. It's certain shit I forgive it, but I ain't gonna ever forget that shit. When people do you wrong, they reap bad karma. Business plan, they were strategizing, trying to study it, trying to figure out how they could get back in type shit. It's like, nah, I'm cool off of that. Trying to make it seem like you didn't matter. They was trying to make it seem like I didn't matter. Reiki healers, the FBI, they caught the corrupt motherfucker already. Twin flame, they can't stand to see you smile through this. China. But it's like, at the same time, twin flame counterpart meant to be, keep hearing the car outside, you know exactly who. Not able to stay away, good intent, positive vibe. Somebody could know something for to go to the news, global, international truths, apologize, money and everything. It's like, oh, we're going to tell them now? It's like, why tell them now? This shit just don't make no sense to me. But whoever the fuck it is, keep trying to like hack the phone. I need you to keep doing that so they can go ahead and get your ass. Because somebody keep trying to clone the phone. It's like, shit, can I go in? It's like, shit, if you was going to go in to go see somebody, you should have been did that shit. Because somebody's delay is only going to lead them to just like a heartbreak. But if they want the heartbreak shit, that ain't got shit to do with y'all. But whoever this police person is, they finna get their ass locked the fuck up, because I feel like this is somebody who keep trying to block somebody from something. And whatever they trying to block somebody, they watching this, because even if it's a criminal that did some shit, this person's gonna take the fall. Like, you the one that was protecting the criminal. Like, it's stupid. Somebody's like not the brightest, and it's like, well, I got this and I got this type of job. Shit, you only got it temporarily, sweetie. This is like a person that snort cocaine. If they piss test this person, this female police officer right now, that bitch will piss hot. I feel like somebody gonna make somebody take a drug test. They're gonna try to call off of work. I'm hearing like, no, even though you're off and you're calling off, I still need you to come up here. I guarantee somebody gonna piss test somebody and they're gonna find hella fucking cocaine or some type of drug in their goddamn system that they ain't gonna have enough time to go get like a doctor's letter or nothing like that. Somebody piss test them. And right there when you piss test them, arrest their ass. You better arrest their ass or your ass gonna be under arrest for not arresting their ass and writing their ass the fuck up. And you already know these motherfuckers is they ready. They want heads. They want heads and beds, okay? I mean, they ready for the head count. This also could be a cop or something like that. Could be like transsexual or some shit like that. If not, if it's like a transsexual cop and then it's like somebody that is gay and then you got somebody that's like part of it. It's like some kind of weird ass relationship. But it's some cops in this shit. But piss test their ass, I guarantee you there's going to be enough right there for them to know. They said out loud you was nothing. Now they big mad because all their homies trying to slide and been waiting and ready. Here they come. Somebody, an end of a situation, an end of a bad situation. God's promise, sleeping angel, stillborn, 6 to 9 weeks, a rainbow baby. There's certain shit right there. This is like somebody wanted to call somebody have a stillborn and shit. They fit to get charged for that. That's homicide. Whether you got these doctors or the people at the Veterans Affairs, the UCF, Lake Nona, that's murder. Somebody needed to know that. And especially everything I spoke on is definitely side dude or side chick who tried to do this shit or who was the participant for to allow this shit to happen. A DCF CPS worker. All of this shit. Let go. AS. Something about eager. Somebody could have a whole bunch of people. This is like somebody did some fuck shit. Talk bad about somebody. And these people like, you sure? You sure you don't want them? Because shit. Everything this motherfucker is, I'm ready. And they ready. If you ready, then I'm ready. Because this was one of those. Bitch, I'm single. Yes, I'm single. But I'm nonchalant as shit too, so. A law officials being arrested. Time to invest in some protection. So somebody me and 43. We cool. Flamenco. This is tropical states, tropical places. I'm in Florida, so excuse me. These people got spiritual transmitted demons, or they could have physical STD or spiritual ones. At Aries, something about April 13th to May 14th. Western or Vedic. Someone's partner is will go to prison for attempted and premeditated murder. This person has a mole on their face. They didn't want to go ahead and put something to an end, but it's coming to an end. This is also somebody who stole something, try to scratch off information or white out something. Be careful of emotional spending. That I do know. I just got to make sure I go back and do a balance check. Thank you for the reminder. Oh, food, health code violations. Places being reported and raided and closed. I mentioned Browning Pharmacy earlier. I mentioned that what was that food? Agua de Oro. They put that poison in the drink, so somebody quit sitting there trying to go down somebody's throat. Yes, I tasted the poison in the pineapple in the agua de Jamaica. I'm hearing something about Romeo. So it's definitely somebody that was a cook that paid for them to do this. Like, you're supposed to know that in the delivery. New look, swag, style. I want that. Do you really have it together? True independence. This is me having to take the own advice. Rebuilding, healing. This shit coming to an end. Thank God. Because it's at the end of a bad situation. He actually cares about his kid. Upset they have to stick to their agreement. I don't know who. Somebody cares about their kids. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this person is that care about their kids. But apparently, if they do care about their kids, they wouldn't have participated in this bullshit. A female judge watching and stalking. Because something was supposed to happen or occur already. A lawyer had part or knowledge of the scam, the theft, and stolen money. These motherfuckers was making financial goals based off of something that wasn't theirs. With the CPS worker, somebody's side chick, side dude. These people are all in agreement. These doctors, OBGYN. Something about a tarot reader. Content thief, doesn't know how to read. So reiterating, so this person who could do this content could also work with law officials, or somebody offered this position to someone, but they were sitting here taking my shit to utilize, to give to these people. And they've been watching this. A black male hacker paid by family, friends, and affiliates that stole some money. I'm hearing ain't shit funny no more. Florida, flamingos. Somebody could be in North Florida at that. North to Central Florida. Childhood wounds and traumas. Kids and grown bodies. The bounce back, Forex. Somebody could have paid these people, so foreign exchange. Somebody did foreign exchange. So they wouldn't get caught up with the Bitcoin, crypto, and cash. So they did foreign exchange. Forex is the thing. You can, move money with Forex. A white male with flight signals, comms, and SAC. They could have used Forex. Somebody could be gaining weight while somebody's going to start getting back in shape. Somebody could be stressed out. Somebody could see crows. You done outdid it. You done showed up and showed the fuck out. Ancestors said they happy. Dark world, underworld activity that was occurring. That's who this person, a mole on the face, and this person who had this premeditated situation right along with, they could have purchased a gun or something with this law official. Also, somebody born in 1965, 1956 that sent money or transfer via MoneyGram. Foreign exchange, foreign currency, foreign exchange. So somebody's trying to switch their money over. You are protected. Keep a weapon on deck. Try guided meditation. I need a vacation. So somebody's trying to convert the money that they have. Somebody tracked it. Somebody see that the money that they're taking, somebody's trying to go ahead and switch the currency so they can still keep some type of money with them. Somebody want to come in with a fake apology, self-healing. That is not your friend. Meeting at a park, or they could have met at a park to exchange this weapon around 7 p.m. or 7 a.m. Or somebody planning to between 5 and 10 a.m. Somebody was planning to meet with somebody to get this weapon. If they don't do it now, it's going to be on Friday. A Libra, a Taurus. Something about the 6th. Love and beauty. Roman goddess, Athena, Abigail, Agatha, Venus. This is about a love matter. This is somebody that was going to plan to do what is it called? A crime of passion. They was going to be passionate about this crime. You ain't fit to be with them. I'm going to kill them before you even get over there type shit. It's like, motherfucker, you go to prison. A place is on lockdown. They have a list of names, flights, flag, passports, U.S. territories on lockdown. Cannot flee the state or the country. They tracked each state they ever visited because somebody could tell that these are people who was working with these judges, these officials, these flights, foreign exchange, so banks. So they could have been tracking these banks. They could have also been, I told you, botanicas and metaphysical shops. Because there's a spiritual shop down off of International on I Drive and near the convention center. And then they probably looked into even more so, asking them questions, have you had people come in for that? These people was planning on retiring and traveling off this money that they was going to get. Confirmation. Proof is on the way. You already know. Somebody could be listening. No response. Silence is an answer accepted. Remain focused regardless. Create a dream statement. These people were afraid, fearful of the financial success somebody was going to gain. Ride that dark and light. Special needs children or a child. Something about a federal government special list. Classified individual. I'm also hearing classified information. A classified investigation as well. Someone don't have a car or always using a rental. Been posting Bible and spiritual quotes on Facebook. This is these people from this church. This restaurant. Here in an Asian restaurant. A Spanish restaurant. A Mediterranean or a Greek one. Somebody could be from Greece or something like that. Foreign exchange. Aries. Somebody that do flights, comms, computers, IT. Also, someone could be from Haiti. Because I was about to say Haiti. Haiti. Excuse me, confirmation. Shit. A mega mid-church under surveillance. Always using a rental car. Renter. Somebody's name could be Render. Also something about surrender or render. Someone's about to get caught in a lie. Stevie or Steven. Also somebody about somebody was born 65 to 1985. So whoever this group is. A white female wife of a police officer who was working with this church. Somebody was trying to act like they Stevie Wonder blind to this shit. And it's like, oh, you was going to be blind to this and you know better than this shit. Somebody fit to get hit real fucking hard with this shit. It's like I'm telling you, somebody's going to literally get charged as if they did the crime. There's going to be a group of people getting charged with it. Somebody dressed like a city girl, a male official watching and trying to cloak their energy. Who was trying to play Stevie Wonder blind like they couldn't see nothing. They could have found about their forest exchange. I said forest. Forest exchange. Forester or something like that. But these people about to get caught up in a lie. Something about a little situation they're ever going to commit. Somebody, you have a little situation, a little zone, little slide or something like that that's been watching and stalking behind there. Something about due date, March or April. March or April mean, where we at right now? So somebody would conceive this month, next month or something like that, which means March or April, or somebody either conceive March or April, or somebody could be due March or April. Or conceive or due. Somebody, if you're going to be due March or April, that means you get pregnant around this time. But that ain't none of my business. Somebody needs to know that. 4-bedroom condo, purchase, gift, paid for. So an official trying to sit there and it's like, okay, shit, I got to do the right thing. It's like after the fact. Read a book, finish it, put a time frame on it. It's like somebody you finna get moved to safety. Creative ideas, go for it till you finish it. Fraternal twins, one girl, one boy. Somebody, you know, if you get blessed with that, something about a foster mom or dad, press charges, no excuse. Panama or Panamanian. I told you I seen that stupid ass shit. Somebody going, I'm pressing charges on any fucking body that did some fuck shit. Especially if you couldn't even fucking apologize and look me in my eye as grown ass men and women. You watch this shit, that's you forgive, and then it's some of the shit you just forgive and then you just keep going. It's like no need to conversate about it. Why is my thing delayed? So somebody is still trying to screen record and do this shit again. A Hispanic male hacker paid by family, friends, and or associate. Motherfucker, if you gonna come in. Don't be doing this stupid shit. Like this is one of those motherfuckers where I'll hurt your fucking feelings just because I know I can. That shit get on my fucking nerves. Daytime sniper trying to do a hit. But this is like somebody, are you on some bullshit or are you sitting here just like fucking for real? But this is like still you leaving a person with fucking kids and like you're not gonna do it, but it's like you care. Like, no. White male stole evidence. It's like, well, can you take care of the baby for me? Give me my child. Because that y'all just was the people that had her. Give her to me. They have an extra group chat, subchats as well with you. Conception, enter, delivery, January, February, current year, upcoming. This is like motherfuckers still got to verify, and it's just like, okay, if we verifying, but it's just like somebody like, well, let me come on in just to make sure, just in case they get my ass in this shit. I just want to get for the last time. Motherfucker, get it for the last time or go on with your motherfucking life. Tomorrow, I ain't gonna leave this time. Being paid under the table. You are loved for you. Don't feel judged. I ain't ever feel judged. I don't care to be judged. Inner and child work, remother and refather yourself. Somebody, a spa day is needed. Facial massage, a Brazilian deep tissue, vaginal spa, or whatever they call the men's spa. Somebody just go treat yourself. Sleeping with the enemy. Someone has got reported to the FBI. Somebody couldn't do anything towards somebody because you're too high vibration. I know I am. Germany, sales and marketing. Mental and emotional breakdown, silent cry. Someone needs a hug, genuine love. Something about needing to heal and recover. Somebody's closing this out. The sniper, this person's on your side. You're safe. Somebody got a business idea. Make self-talk a habit. That has become my newest habit. Shit, you don't have any friends. You're going to learn to start talking to yourself. You're a real one. Emotions, what are you currently feeling at this moment? If you don't know, take time to figure it out. Somebody can see that someone is unfazed. You're being called or considered cold-hearted. Dubai. A Hispanic female, they did a money wire transfer, spell work to the Caribbean. Somebody, big Empress energy. Excuse me. Curly hair. A group effort. George, John, Sean, Nathan, Wayne, Michael, Mir, Walker, Morris, Bahaldi, Stockman, something about Philly, Pennsylvania, 1985, 1987, 1988. Also about the group Boys to Men, I'm also hearing that song, Don't Go Waiting Till the Water Runs Dry. A Hispanic dark-skinned male with a light-skinned Hispanic male sleeping with each other for a court case in a spell. Something over the last 3 to 7 days. A goal, a karmic masculine sexuality, a beta abomination. Something about skincare routine. It's like a pretty boy. Hispanic and a Caribbean male, trucking and logistics. This is like somebody that all run in the same fucking crew. Who gives two shits? Someone is no longer acting on impulse. Thailand. Stay to yourself. Pursue no one. Observe. They come to you or ignore them. No block spinning. They've shown who they want. This is one of those situations, like, allow people to show you what the fuck they really want. Not the other way around. I'm not for the chase no fucking... Either you want to talk to me or you don't. Telepathy is not the way to do it. Trying to just be around and hope like, oh, you're going to reach out. That shit don't work like that. Because it's like, especially if you're not the person, man or woman. If you was a woman, you fucked up, reach out to that man. If you were the man, you fucked up, reach out to that woman. It don't work like, I'm going to chase a motherfucker because shit. It's just a lost cause at that point. A bald black man with a beard, you're coming out of this way stronger. Beyonce Start Over song, Twins, Drunk Love, or a drunken night, or it's just like, just a wild night, like, I guess, insane chemistry about something. A background check, go all in. Keep focus on what you're doing, don't stop. Korean. Something about the next 6 weeks. Or the last 6 weeks. A female stalker. A Korean one. A black one. Panamanian one. A Hispanic one. Or somebody from the Caribbean. This female stalker, part of a sugar daddy scam. They thought something. A Haitian female nurse who did some extra doses, and with a male doctor, they could have known about this. Stomach and digestion detox over the next 7 to 14 days. Touch your belly. Someone will see your belly and try to keep their self-control. Solar plexus, braces, music therapy, go for a walk, sit in the sun, porch, balcony, grass, ground. Exclusively breastfeeding, someone near a military base, worker, or a female watching. A black male with real estate and property management. Sparrows, spiritual warfare, religious haters, read between the lines, something about Greek, Mediterranean, a father's gossiping that was promoting this shit. This is also who promoted for somebody to do something with birth control or cause you to lose a child or something like that, or they could have paid all these people. I'm also hearing the name lose. These are like people that paid for people to make sure somebody lost a child or lose kids or not have any more kids. But I feel like somebody is adamant because it's like, I want this person in my motherfucking life. Shit, fuck. So I don't know, somebody not giving that hope up or something like that. Somebody's not giving it up, or shit, they're about to give it up. Because it's like, they don't come in for somebody. If somebody don't come in, I feel like somebody, you're going to get pregnant by that next person, whoever you have an encounter with. Like somebody is saying God's promise. I said, shit, I'd rather turkey baste than my motherfucking self. If not, shit. Whatever person it is, that's what it's going to be. Whether I do it alone or not, this shit don't bother me. Critical thinking. A college tuition and funding. Somebody, your school going to be funded. Someone has a crush on you. Well, I'm hearing that somebody... What's that, Mr. Cheeks? I got a crush on you, my baby. It's something about loyalty. Somebody you got secret loyalty. I don't know from who. I don't know from what. Don't ask me. It's not my business. It's not my business. Recovering from sexual abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse. Somebody you will heal fully from this. A 304 Hispanic female, light skin, has children, informant, a scammer, and no education. They could have did this for a home down payment, closing costs, or they could have did this at the price of between $5,000 and $15,000, or they could have gained this from somebody who do like you or something like that. A Hispanic female, dark skin, a judge did spell work and paid people hush money. They paid for these people's loyalty to keep quiet. A baby daddy who could be recovering. This person's homegirl or homeboy is an informant that got a long record of hard drugs or 304. Puerto Rico, Africa or South Africa. A daughter. 14 to 19-year-old. That's crazy. Hispanic light-skinned male lawyer. Teach people how to treat you. Somebody, if you end up, somebody, if you get pregnant again or something like that, you're hoping that keep that pregnancy to yourself. No conversation is going to be needed. Somebody could be hopping from hotel or something like that. Somebody trying to run away from some shit. Somebody trying to make a change. I'm hearing that song by Michael Jackson. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. A black female family relative paid medical people to get involved. This is crazy. For somebody, this shit is diabolical. Somebody, you could be dealing with a lot of different cliques that got involved in this shit. For somebody, all the people involved in this and these different cliques, and this, like I said, if you lost kids, if you dealt with half the shit I dealt with, it's saying that these people will get the injection penalty. So somebody, when you press charges, the charges is going to be down to a point where these people can get death. A life coach that could have got involved in this. Also, these were people trying to take your kids for money. This is also somebody that was taking your kids for money, and they could have did something to a daughter or some kids that's between the age of 14 and 19. Time to detox. Don't be so hard on yourself at this point. Day traders. Somebody did revenge porn. Someone's going to get in trouble. Got a funny dark thought. It's them. Physically, you may be alone. Spiritually, all around you, your protection is invisible. The motivation. Somebody's motivation of this is like somebody, you could have thought that they did this on their own accord. Somebody was like, I guess somebody's like easily persuaded or something like that. And it was like, why don't you put them on the internet? But it was like, either they hesitated, and with with their hesitation, the other person did it. So this is like, I don't know how this shit is going up. Excuse me. Also, it was some people, okay. So whoever is from Puerto Rico, homegirl informant, Hispanic female, that's like 304 scammer or whatever, this judge, these people from South Africa, a daughter, this day trader, these other doctors, a Hispanic male lawyer from Puerto Rico, people that are CNA, RNs, LPNs, nurse practitioners, fire or loss of license, nurses investigation, false report, poor bedside manner, that also participated in this revenge porn. Also real estate agents, day traders, a few day traders. A doctor must reveal some information, and they will. They can't practice. A lawsuit, and they're going to prison. At this point, something is not going away. Baby daddy is sperm donor is up here twice. Somebody might end up facing like they damn self. I feel like somebody would have had a chance to say themselves. They didn't say anything. Someone is now upset for even trying you in the first place. You can do better. Somebody's dealing with bad anxiety, trafficking, weapons, drugs, children, women. Smiling in your face and talking bad about you via text. Been there, done that. Cyberbullying crimes. You are an option. or somebody made somebody an option. Everyone you are or have been suspicious of is accurate. They were envious. Somebody's feeling regret. They wanted to do this to get money, masculine and full masculine energy. Emperor, Hierophant, somebody's trying to critically think about something. Secret society, big hats, Masons, Eastern Stars. A recent situationship that was never solidified. Travel to Virginia within the last 3 months. Short change, selling high and buying low. A winner mentality. Somebody wanted to win by all means. Somebody wanted to know your ancestry. A broker. A mother gossiping. That needs to do some deep cleaning, clean that house. Something about Montana. If they was involved, they moved out of this. Ages 30 to 40 years old. Can you learn from this person, grow, leave them where they at? Romania. Something about a massage or a spa. Somebody's stressed out. A contract marriage. Israel. A CNA. Stay genuine and don't change who you are. I'm also hearing that song by Music Soul Child, Don't Take Your Love Away. Also, Half Crazy. Also, the song Jagged Edge, Good Luck Charm. I'm just trying to get rid of these. Also, somebody in a situation, somebody probably must have to move strategically in something. Somebody has to move strategically. But it's really given a certain situation. Also, it's like somebody can end up giving birth and then getting pregnant right back again. By the same fucking person, but it's like this time, it's like, I don't know. Whatever y'all situation is, I don't have those problems. Somebody did this shit for financial stability. You are the secret. You the secret. You're healing internally and externally. Somebody wanted to keep something a secret. Officials had the community to create this network. Opportunists. Some people are going to jail and going to prison. Somebody's baby mama. So somebody was trying to keep somebody a secret from a baby mom. Or some women that was making a financial plan to do something, to off somebody. Somebody could be hiding out in a van, stolen money, hidden in a hair salon or a barber shop. Or these people took the opportunity to work with these people. A black male. Airlines, desk stewardess, car rental. This is like somebody still feeling like I didn't know about something. It's like it all makes sense. But these people that got these people to get involved in this shit, they're going to be going to prison. An Arabic male hacker paid by the states and its affiliates. Somebody could be fucking confused. Sir or ma'am or whoever you are, if you're going to go talk to a fucking person, you better do that now. Because for somebody, whatever it is, and you choose not to do that, you're going to lose out on something for the rest of your fucking life. That's like that's the worst torture you could do in your fucking life is not speak to a person or tell something that you need to fucking tell. Like you'll torture yourself. That type of shit will cause you to commit suicide on your own accord. That's like somebody wanted somebody to do that to themselves and somebody else do it to themselves. I don't know. Sagittarius. Something's happening fast. A dirty undercover cop. Same-sex crimes, man or woman, cover-ups. I don't know. This is weird shit to me. It ain't weird. It's not uncommon, but it's just like, I don't like the energy being around me. It's one of those where you're like, oh, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those just like, whatever. Self-sabotage. I don't know if that's you or them. Somebody could be investigating, or somebody is just like, I'm going to do this. Acting hard, talking tough, but won't bust a grape, but you will. Time to go to a clinic, a hair braider. Nope. Somebody is like the price, something about a price. This Sagittarius is the extrovert. Somebody could be an introvert. Father side of the family that was involved. So somebody, the father, the Arabic, or this person here was the one that got all these people involved. Senate could be getting investigated for getting involved with this. Somebody, you could be struggling with outside energy, negative thinking. That's other people's energy. You are a leader. Mirror self-talk is useful. Also, I'm hearing somebody, you're very youthful. An aunt and uncle who put a price on here right along with father, senator, Hispanic male from a food chain or a grocery store with a senator. Like, these are people that chipped in, but the main people in here are the third party is the family. So somebody, a third party is a family. It ain't nothing about sexual partners or anything like that. Emergency driver. So somebody definitely was plotting on your life. Political ties, a NASA worker. Natural labor, water breaking. You're on a mission for self-love and discovery. Someone, or you just recently discovered more about yourself. A female psychiatrist watching and stalking you at this time that needs to go to a fucking clinic themselves, but they're under investigation. OBGYN is under investigation, and some cops. So some people are being watched. Someone is trying to look for a strategy, because it's like, I'm coming. I'm coming, goddammit. Just hold on. I just want to make sure somebody's just trying to make sure something is cleared out, or it's just, I don't know. There's something going on. Racial bias, racism, colorism, miseducated. Somebody was just miseducated on some shit, and it's just like, can I talk to you? Somebody's situation, it's too many scenarios in here for people. Can we talk? Pulling up with friends or a family at school, work, ran into while you're out. One of the three situations. Talk bad about you all the time. Someone you could be having black or Cuban or something like that. Somebody was out here talking about somebody is like having disease or AIDS or some weird shit. A Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. Whoever this Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Hair salon, barbershop people, blackmail from the airlines, stewardess, car rental place. Somebody that's Hispanic, some officials within your community. These people are going to prison though. Also, somebody that wants to talk to you, they could like now be like, it's like they was just uneducated. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could have been uneducated in a situation, and it's just like, now I'm getting that song, Music Soul Child, Teach Me How to Love, goddammit. Teach me how to Dougie. Give it quit. I gotta be serious right now. Teach me how to Dougie. They ain't fucking with my Dougie. Trust issues. Arabic female who wears a hijab, and they could work at a restaurant. They could have been collaborating with this female psychiatrist. This is like, I don't trust them. I don't trust this. It's like somebody's just stupid. Trolls this. Now that's the stuff. Trolls. A nurse practitioner. A bisexual nurse practitioner at that. Curious, confused. A real estate agent. No tubes. Tied to birth control, paid research, surprise, unexpected, healthy pregnancy for someone. Someone you're very single. I don't want to go back to that life. Non-committal sex emotions. Like, yeah, I got you, hon. No, no. Scorpio or Sagittarius. Somebody you single out here. You know, whatever you choose to do, that's your life. Don't allow nothing, to stop you shit. I sure the fuck won't. If I decide to go in the world, you go in the world. You're grown. Public transportation. It's like somebody could probably pay for a cab or a taxi or an Uber or something like that. I don't know. Bonds. I'm here. Somebody know the fuck you not. Get you a booty call. Let me quit giving somebody bright ideas. Something about a new moon. Straight, solid decision for a change, permanent, real estate, state worker, New Hampshire. What you reiterated my shit real quick. What you do in New Hampshire? Buying the market? Something about a book? Buying a home or renting a home? November, last November or May is very prevalent. Trusting yourself at this time. Something about taking a test. Do not wait on them. Either they're going to do the work or ignore them. Somebody, don't wait on somebody. Just like if they going to come, they going to come. If they ain't. Leave it at that. I got to use the potty. I got to pee. So you guys go do great things. Today is Monday, so I don't know who's waiting on something, who's not. I know I ain't waiting on shit. I'm just ready for the day. Just to hurry up. I don't know. There's always plenty of things to do. Plenty of things to do, plenty of things to see. Pretty faces. I should do like a cat call. I don't think that's nice though. Hey, you look good with that new haircut, guy. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you look good, sir. I don't even be paying attention to people like that, though. That's crazy. I be talking shit. And it's like I don't be doing shit. Something about base chakra, sacral chakra. Somebody's like, I'm going to put that shit on lock. Negative, baby. Triumph. Success. Those are the lower chakras. Rejoice in celebrating something. Rest and rejuvenation. Somebody's trapped in fear. Why is this person trapped in fear? Something about not being able to cause some sort of disruption. Someone, you're going to have spiritual and material success. It was supposed to have been given to you last month on June 16th. So this is like somebody trying to hold something and feeling like that's going to do something. But something is a wish fulfillment. Something is going on. Somebody about to receive wish fulfillment. 1 to 9 days, 10 days. Positive movement forward. Ooh, this shit is going to be fun. Harmony. Somebody could be aware of something. Somebody coming into connection. A reward or recognition. I keep getting like that scenario where Cardi B should have left Offset alone and she ended up marrying him and her career still, I mean, she's still famous and it still took off, but it's just like, would you rather deal with your shit privately before shit take off, or would you want to take this shit to take off and you got to deal with this shit in public? No thanks. I feel like somebody, you went through a secret situation just like Krishan. And now it's just like, what choice are you going to make now? Because, I mean, either in the end, Offset is still looking sad in the end of this situation. That motherfucker went out sad. But for somebody that got a chance for that shit to be healthy and stand the test of time. Because now I'm getting a Justin Timberlake song with Till the End of Time. Something about suffering in silence. Something about you. Excuse me. Intuition, love begins. Somebody be patient. Something's coming in. Something about you got wisdom about. Somebody could be hope, crown chakra. The universe is in control. Authority, no more deception. Something about somebody you've been selling on your own, but it's like on your lonesome. But at the same time, it's like the information been so fucking accurate. It brought balance, regardless of what this is. Transformation, the sacrifice, the emotional loss, the emotional withdrawal. Someone, movement, choices, and decisions. Something is going to come to light. Firm foundation. Somebody, a spiritual union, very powerful. I was about to say powerful. Somebody be so proud about it. Truth, prosperity, about the obstacles and challenges, but something about the obstacles and challenges are allowing something to be moved forward. Choose wisely. Fertility, bored and discontent. No more waiting. Victory and success. Third eye. Something about success. I mean, certain losses just lead to more strength. But shit, if you be like me, keep love in your heart and be just, you know, take the opportunity while you're healing. It's just like manifest when those things, it's time for new things to happen in your life, you know, the new beginnings. Have that time. Because it's like, whatever it is, it's like somebody feels like you're going to wait on them or something like that, and it's not working like that. Because something about obstacles and challenges. Stand your ground. Stay in the passionate energy that you're in. What's this mental conflict? I don't like the mental conflict card. For somebody, you're not suffering. You're in light energy, high vibration. So somebody, you could probably having experiences where you seeing like honeybees. If bees start to fly over your shoulder, near your face and things like that, and they don't touch you, that means that your energy is just elevated. But I feel like somebody, you're in the light energy, but it's also like, you just might be like, for me, I'm just emotionally withdrawn, but it's like, I'm still going to come from a heart space. The awareness about certain things, but you still moving forward. It's just like, you know, if you ain't got love right now, wish, you know, regardless of what work out and don't work out, just wish those people the best. Like, I would still wish that person the best. It's like, I don't give a fuck what that person did. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you come from a genuine spot or a place in your heart, still wish them the best. And then you just move on. You know what I'm saying? They made their choice. They, you know what I'm saying? This is even was a person that they banked on the fact like, oh, I can connect with them telepathically, you know, but I'm going to take advantage of it and I'm going to keep playing this bullshit. I don't like that. I won't deal with people like that because it's not cool. I'm not waiting around for the person. It's like whatever is, you know, is new coming in, I'd rather take the chance with that because that was just like, healing is a thing, but even though I know healing takes time, but how long would you know, you going to take? Nobody for them be waiting fucking forever for somebody to fucking heal or nothing like that. Because it's not ever really about the money or nothing like that. If you got love and you can communicate, shit, everything else in between is still going to come out of that. Just long as y'all got, you know, effective communication with each other. New beginning, foundations and achievement, victory and success. That's just mean close out for the world and focus on what's right there. And if it works, it works. If it don't, let it go. But it's like also you gotta be mindful and make sure somebody is like somebody like to be in control of certain shit. And it's not how it works. This is like, how can you look to be in control of something if you're not in control of yourself? Should allow a person to lead. Like some men be like, oh, I'm supposed to be okay, you can still be a man, but at this point you need to be led. You need to be led. It's not a negotiable. You need to be led, not the other way around. And it's like, take that shit so you can be able to heal effectively. Like a mature, intellectual, and mature person knows that there's a chance that in that situation, as they helping you heal, you have to look at the situation as someone will feel, well, maybe I'm taking you on and you're going to hurt my feelings. Like, no, actually, I will have to worry about my feelings getting hurt because I'm allowing you the second chance, not the other way around. And also, I'm taking on that chance at the same time when giving you that chance that I'm building you up and making you strong for the next man or woman. It doesn't matter. So it's just like, who's really losing in the end? That person is making that change or that chance to give you that chance. And that means that, hey, out here in the world, there's many other things that that person can do, but they giving you a chance. So either you're going to do right or you're going to fuck it up. But either then, even the person that's very strong-minded in that situation, hey, that's the toss-up and that's the chance that I'm taking. But even then, with the chance I'm taking, either when you know better, you still do better, but you still give that chance. But just also, it's going to sit in the back of your mind like, give what you are able to give. They're going to take or they're going to reciprocate. Either way that it goes, hey, just know that you did your part. And then if they go, they go. If they don't, they don't. But it's just, you can hope for the best, expect, like for me, I'm always expecting the worst. No, and it's not been one person to ever disappoint me. Like, I'm not ever fucking disappointed, ever. So it's like, I expect for people to fuck up. But it's like, I can hope for the best still. Like, that's still positive. So either way it goes. But for somebody, you're in balanced energy. So regardless of what it is that you decide to do, you know what I'm saying? It's going to work. If it's going to work, it's going to work. If it's not, let that person be. I mean, at least you did what you were supposed to do. If that's part of your path to do that, to choose to do that. If not, you know what I'm saying, just go on to something new or just go along your path and mind your business. If that person want to be there, they be there. If they don't, they don't. You know what I'm saying? You can't force somebody to do something that they're not wanting to do or willing to do with you, for you, around you. So you don't force something. If they don't want to be there, they don't want to be there. It's not about you. It's about this person, about making that choice. Are they choosing you? And if they're not, go on about your business. Or is it something that you need to teach that person? Because this is a situation where somebody has to lead the situation. It's not about control anymore. It's about who's leading, so you can learn how to do something in a more positive light, in a better light, and still fucking gain. And it's like, I feel like whoever the person is, if you decide to give a person a second chance, I don't feel like you're losing anything. If anything, you receive more blessing because the simple fact that you took the time to help the person to learn that. Always doing for others without rewards. But this is like somebody, I just want to be your friend for a time. Okay. This is like somebody going to really learn what a friend is. And if you're going to have them for a friend, this will be like, can I cross that line? You won't ever cross that line. You want to be a friend? Be a friend. Somebody, you could be, you know what I'm saying? This is a person, and like, if they don't make a decision and you still try to hold yourself up, you're going to miss out on fucking opportunities for yourself. That person ain't missing opportunities, but you are, because it's like you're I wouldn't say like you stopping your life, but it's like you having to lead in this situation to teach them like, hey, this is how you love, this is how you change, this is how you become a strong person, have strong will, to have, you know what I'm saying, to do what it is that you need to do. But for somebody, I mean, maybe it's another useful situation. I don't know. For whatever it is, however you choose to do this. Also, you got to be mindful, you know what I'm saying? Like, I knew who my Judas was before they knew that they was the Judas. But I feel like for somebody, I mean, in my situation, I don't have to worry about that. I don't have that problem because I don't feel that person will ever fucking show their face again. I don't feel so. But I don't get, concerned about that at all. Because it's like, at the end of the day, I had love, but I haven't ever experienced it. But I've experienced it because I give it to myself. And it's very peaceful. Self-discovery, that's what self-discovery is. You got to plant the seed, and I planted the seed of the love that I give to others. You start to give back to yourself, and I gave it back to myself, and this shit's been fucking wonderful. I don't get stressed out about the losses anymore. It's going to hurt a little bit, but I don't stress out about shit. It's like they didn't choose this, show up, because I feel like I had, like, gave that person a chance. Like last month, I was like, at that point, once, the end of the month came, I was like, oh, this person not going to speak up. They're not going to say anything. So I let that shit go. The truth, wish fulfillment, destined. Somebody could be trapped in fear, transformation, but partnerships and alliances. Something about a firm foundation. No more waiting. Emotional loss. Shadow side. Sacrifice and rejoices. Choosing wisely. Triumph. I don't know. But like I said, some people just don't have, pull through or see certain things through. So I don't get caught up on those type of things. But, for somebody, for, a positive outlook on the situation, just look at the situation in a positive light. Don't ever look at everything to be so fucking negative. I mean, unless it's just, I'm just giving the perspective on the end for people that you have a chance, you have hope. Because I also have to separate what it is that I go through personally, because I know a lot of people ain't ever like it. Excuse me. It's very slim to no people ever had a fucking life experience I have. So I'm just really just speaking from the hopeful standpoint, so people could see it in a positive aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm able to speak from the love perspective due to the simple fact because I have a lot of love, and a lot of people hate that shit. It's like, how the fuck is people can do you so fucking wrong and you still, be so positive? Like, I've had people talk so fucking wet and crazy and stupid, and it's like, they're so positive and high vibrational. I mean, like, just because I'm going through shit doesn't mean that I gotta, have everybody like hate everybody, hate the fucking world. Like, no, like, it's a lot of hate in the fucking world. If you want to, enjoy it, I can help you with that. But however, doesn't it feel a lot better to actually look at certain shit in a positive light? I feel that is more useful than it is than trying to keep people in a negative fucking outlook of a situation. The fuck? Everyone deserves it. I don't give a fuck what type of lifestyle. You still deserve to hear the positive aspect of how you can get through anything. No need to sit in fucking mental conflict. If somebody can give you the words of wisdom to look at a situation better, then look at it better. But however, I also learn at the same time, you can be giving people the most positive perspective and outlook on life, and they'll disregard that shit as if they never heard it. But God forbid somebody, comes here and they take this wisdom and then they go try to feed it to somebody else. Like, see, this is all you have to do. And it's like, those are not your fucking words, though. You know what I mean? But it's like, I'm not going to take my pain and cause my pain to be for somebody else to keep taking that on. Like, no. There's enough fucking hate and pain in the fucking world as it is. No need for the next person to keep staying in fear. Ain't no need to be in fear. Every day that you live in stress and confusion and anxiety, like, oh, they're not going to do this, they're not going to do that. Go to the person. The worst that they can do is tell you no. The best case scenarios, they're going to tell you yes. And in certain instances, more often you're going to get a yes than you would a no. When you take a chance and a leap of faith to go ahead and see, hey, I'm going to take this chance. It's pretty fucked up. And most of the time, like I tell people, even it doesn't matter how bad you fucked up. When you come from an unconditional love space, or you coming from a space like, shit, I'd rather fess up than sit here and sit in the fucking agony of pain of something that I did, you gain more merit, you gain more faith, you gain more respect, self-respect, and you get more respect of others when you just stand up for it. Like, hey, I fucked up. I did something that I shouldn't have done. I did da 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 da. And then most of the time, even it doesn't matter how bad it is. Most of the time, that's why you see in certain instances where people get, unalive, or people hurt other people's family. And then they get to the heal space. You can tell the heal person versus person coming from an emotional space. The heal person is going to basically let you know, like, I forgive you. And most of the time, they're going to want to love on you. That's how you know that person is healing through that situation. They just gonna want to love on you, regardless if they feel like the person is gonna be receptive, or accepted or not. In their heart, they know they released and they did the healing necessary to still love on that person, give them what they need, because that's unconditional love. If you're gonna come from a biblical aspect, that's a person giving you 1st and 2nd Corinthians. Love is not boastful. Love is not hateful. Shit, regardless of how much mean shit that you say, it's like, shit, come on in, baby. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, bring it on in. Okay, I'm hearing you. Go ahead, cry it on out. Okay. Excuse me. But when you really just get to that space, you'll be able to recognize the difference of, I've been sitting in this state of this bullshit. And then when you get into that space of you receiving that unconditional respect, love, merit, and stuff like that, you're going to feel the difference. Whether you can see it fully, you're going to feel it first. And then when you feel it, you'll start to be able to reflect. Even if you didn't know what reflection is, you're going to reflect in that moment, especially when you can just, hey, I got to go ahead first. However the fuck it is, either you're going to bump your head and come out with that bitch with a big ass line, or you're going to bump your head and you're going to be like, shit, I'm okay. You're going to be a little dizzy or whatever, but you got to be mindful, still be, precaution, use precaution at the same time. But, when it comes from an unconditional love situation, it'll be like, okay, thank you. I appreciate that. And then and from that point, whether you communicating, or it's like somebody, like I said, that song that I was getting, Teach Me How to Love, communication will be important. If you just don't, hey, I just ain't got the words. Okay, is there a way that I can assist you? That person, even if you're not a communicator, and that person actually, is there a better way I can help you? Yes, I just don't know what words to use. Guess what? When it's coming from an authentic space, and it's going to throw you off every time for a little bit, but then it's like, it's going to start where you're getting anxious and nervous. It'll get easier. It'll get easier because you having that healthy, safe communication. Somebody needed to know that. That's the truth. Somebody needed to know that. Don't ever be afraid to do something, especially when you know it's transformative. It's going to give you the rest that you need. You can, see that somebody could be fearful, like, I'm going to be under arrest. Okay, I'd rather, before I get locked up, I'd rather, before you take my love away, or before you lock me up or something like that, I'm going to be running, hey, listen, I fucked up, I did this, shit, even as if I was a man, like in any type of situation, I fucked up and it's somebody that I need to go talk to, shit, I'm going to run. It don't fucking matter. Okay, well, they just gonna have to catch me over here, but shit, at least I got it off my chest. I spoke. Wherever it goes from there, at least my conscience is clear. At least my mind is clear. I'm not stressing and wondering, what if this, what if that? It ain't none of that what if. I got the clarity that I need. Shit. All right. You got me. Either we could finish the conversation, you writing a letter or a phone call, whatever the case it may be in that situation. It'll just go from there. But it's just like, it's solely about what it is that you're going to be up to and what you will do. But people want to create obstacles and challenges. Somebody could have been having obstacles and challenges. Somebody from 1975 or 85. Or somebody that's 58, 75, 57, 58 years old. 75 years old, 78 years old. Somebody could be like born in 81, 75, 51, 1971. Somebody could have had obstacles and challenges in the way. But it's like, are you going to keep allowing those challenges to be in your way? Or are you just going to speak up and be like, shit, I'm doing this shit anyway? You can't, I learned that shit a long time ago. Shit, if it's family, hey, we going to do this at our own pace. Shit, keep it a secret, keep it hidden. Whatever the case you got to do what it is. Relieve yourself. They're not the one. You lose yourself and you lose your mind looking to make everybody else fucking happy. That shit ain't the greatest space to be in at all. 11, 11, 1, 1, 11, 1, 1, 11, 1. A whole bunch of ones. That's a message. I'm giving somebody a real ass message. I don't know who you are. Stand your ground. Stand up for yourself. Speak up. Or shit, whatever it is that you got to go do that shit. Go see it through. Don't sit there and back down, because you backing down is you backing down on yourself. That's you giving up on yourself. Not nobody else. You wouldn't have to highlight, because it's like certain situations, shit, once kids come in, at that point, ain't nothing else to, shit, either they gonna accept it or not. And for somebody, if you bringing kids into that situation and your folks ain't dealing with you, that means at that point now it's your problem, because if you gonna choose your family over your children, shit, you see, Because once the kids come in here, that shit, that's when you really learn people. If they don't fuck with you, or they don't fuck with the money, they don't fuck with them kids. Or they just gonna be using the kids as a way to just get back into that situation, you see? You can't be afraid to lose something when you know it's gonna be better for you. Alliances, harvest, communication, recognition, reward, positive movement, no disruption, awareness, harmony. Somebody, you get fulfillment. Somebody, yeah, of course, their feelings might be hurt, but shit, at the same time, would you want to be happy or worried about somebody else's fucking feelings? But shit, that shit could heal. But in the meantime, you heal about where it is that you're looking to go to, that focus, that goal, that ambition, that love, whatever it is going to lead to something way bigger. Because something will probably, for somebody in a situation, it probably going to heal your situation. Spiritual strength, harmony. Somebody is like, you better make your choice. Because I feel like somebody July. I don't know. I'm getting somebody, this is your final. This is your final warning. Somebody just do what you got to do. Surrender denial. Accept people and situations as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decision. Surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Shit, everybody ain't gonna always like what another person do, but shit, do you like it? Do you love it? And if it make you happy and it makes that person happy, go for it. Fear of intimacy and full of your standing in your power. You are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. Also, surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power, rather than trying to play it small. Somebody, go big or go home. I love that one. Either go big or take your ass the fuck home, motherfucker. That means you gave up on yourself. Surrender to success. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of endless possibilities. Somebody, are you scared of intimacy? Are you scared of your power? Don't ever fucking fear that. Shit, I was scared once upon a time. That's called what? Imposter syndrome? Don't be afraid about what that is. They scared of this. Let me quit. They scared. Don't ever be fucking scared of this shit. Also, somebody comparing themselves to another. Surrender comparisons with others. Keep your eyes trained on yourself and focus on your own strength, your own attractiveness, and your power. Because a person for you, you can get the money, you can get the power. Keep your eyes on the final hour. The wise words of Lauryn Hill. Surrender to prayer. Somebody, you'll get your confirmation in dream. If that dream make you feel like, I would love to have that. Or if the dream is just making you a little nervous, like, I don't know. Don't you ever question what God said I put in your dream. Somebody gonna hear a whisper of somebody that could have passed away, and it's gonna be like, they told you what they told you. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. Surrender to stress, passion, and surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tensions you built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. Okay. Rest and sleep, silence. Somebody's like, but I only sleep when I'm with them. Well, go to somebody. Who are you? Who the fuck are you? Go where you, so you can get some motherfucking sleep. Because whoever you are, you're irritating. Okay, don't be scared. Stay scared. All right, deuces.